Hello, my lovely people, and welcome to day 21. It is exactly 3 weeks at this moment, so yeah, happy days. Maybe I should do some kind of a 3 week summary, because I lost a little under 3 kilos, so that's pretty good, I would say. That's nice. I never missed one day of meditation, and I never missed one day of cardio. The only day that I didn't actually go on a walking path was the day when I went 2 hours cycling, so that's pretty good, I would say. I did a bit of cheating on my diet. I did have a Subway once. I did have occasional little snacks, like super minor ones, like for example one size of a ham or something like that. But mostly I really did stick into it. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself because it starts to feel like a habit after repeating every single day in the same manner. Get up, meditation, breakfast, gym, cardio, then the rest of the day and just eating and cooking healthy. That's nice. I don't think I ever mentioned, but I believe that I saved a lot of money as well on eating healthy. Surprise, surprise. I did not expect that at all because my diet is not super cheap. There is quite a lot of fish, there are some prawns, there's salmon, all those things that are actually expensive. Some asparagus stalks, some avocados, lots of fruits. It's not expensive. It's not cheap. And I am actually spending way less money because I am not ordering any fast foods, because I am not overeating, because I may be eating higher quality foods, but I eat them less. So this way I'm also saving money. So it is around £40 a week that I'm spending, and it's close to nothing. It's really close to nothing. Jesus Christ. And that's great. That's absolutely marvelous. That's great. That's wonderful. So I'm really happy for that. As I promised myself yesterday, today I increased the time of sitting Zazen in the morning from 10 to 15 minutes. It's been really tough. It was really tough. I did it, obviously, but this is going to be difficult for me. It's very difficult for my monkey brain to simply focus on one activity at a time. But I guess that this is what Zazen is partially about, so that's that. I am on my way to the gym. It's a 4th day of a week on the gym. After I'll come back, I'll book more sessions for the next week. Next week is actually going to be my last week on a gym with this training plan, because my training plan alternates every 4 weeks. So after those 4 weeks, I'll get the new training plan that is going to be very similar to the one that I'm having. Not because it should be, actually it shouldn't be. That's why it's different. It shouldn't be similar, but it will be, because I go to the council gym. There is not much equipment in there. Therefore, my range of choices are rather poor. So I will have to stay with similar things, but some things will be different. For example, for doing a bicep, instead of doing biceps curl or Bayesian curls, I will be doing some spider curls. It's actually quite interesting exercise. And yeah, there are a few other changes as well. So yeah, so far so good. I realize that in the evening I'm having a problem with excess of negative thoughts that I don't know where they're coming from. I just lay in bed and I have a lot of thoughts about some tragic events, like death and suffering of the closest ones to me, all this type of shit, and I know where is it coming from. And it's so funny, because this is so devastating for a human being to just live those thoughts. But at the same time, whenever one day I've been just laying like that, realizing that I have so many dark thoughts, I thought to myself that what about I'll just fill my head with positive thoughts instead. And it took so much effort. I actually could not fall asleep because it took so much effort to force myself to think about something positive and good and bright. But whenever I do not force myself to good, the defaults seem to be bad. Defaults seem to be negative. So I kind of wonder if it is like that with other areas of life as well. If you do not force yourself, if you don't put the effort into doing things that are good, default is not going to be lack of good things. Default is going to be evil. And for a good reason. What is evil? Evil is simply lack of good. That's everything. That's all there is. That's all there is. So good is basically like heat in physics. Right? What is cold? There's no such thing as force of cold in physics. There's only lack of heat. Whenever there is no heat, by default, it is cold. Whenever there is no good, by default, there is evil. And probably that's why we need to put so much fucking effort into caring for ourselves, into caring for other people, to doing things that are actually meaningful and good and profitable and practical. Or I'm just telling myself that. I don't know. Anyway, I am on my way to the gym right now to live through another day that I'm so unfamiliar with. To live through another day where I am going to fight against my unhealthy habits of eating, living, and functioning in general. I am actually tired. I'm a bit drowsy. And honestly, if today would be a day where I would just be stuffing myself with burgers, laying on a sofa and play video games, this would make me incredibly happy. But I wouldn't have to wait 10 years, of activities of this kind every single day to realize that it would be bad. Because at the end of that particular day, I would feel bad. I would feel completely without any energy, without any purpose. I wouldn't feel good at all. So, there you go. Prioritizing of feeling good, I suppose. Sorry. I think I'm just talking shit right now, so I think I'll just end in here. Thank you very much, all you wonderful people. Have a great time being alive. Work hard and never stop.